in some of these videos, I'm at the cemetery, one of my thinking places, or some little woodsy spot. Today I'm behind the gym. But sometimes ideas come to me whilst I'm working out, and I decide I just need to do this now. And though the sun is setting, I'm still wearing my sunglasses, for the future is bright. And also, they give me confidence. It's a weird little thing. I wrote a poem about it many, many moons ago when I fancied myself to be a poet, about when my grandmother had passed, when my Nana had passed away. About somehow standing outside the church and keeping my sunglasses on throughout the burial and everything gave me a little sense of security, I guess, The eyes are window to the soul, and you can see everyone's emotions sometimes with the eyes. So, not that I'm afraid of being emotional. Lord knows I cry in a Disney movie. There's even commercials these days that hit me just right. Getting old, I guess. But while I was working out today, I was thinking about our goals and our plans and our ambitions, and how we often just doubt ourselves and write things off as not possible, not going to happen. And we find ourselves sometimes in moments of life where it's pain and it's misery and it's dark. And we think, I'm never going to make it through this. I'm never going to make it out of this. And it's the gloom and doom scenario. I find nighttime to be the worst. Those little demons of the darkness sneak in here sometimes, and it's hard to make it through the night. It's weird, too. I mean, I'm sure it's the seasonal disorder thing, because the wintertime seems worse than the summer. Summer nights, one, are not as long. Two, have a great song, as featured in Grease. But then also, just for some reason, don't seem as dark and lonely. Maybe it's the cold. Maybe it's the elongated darkness, whatever it may be. But those little creatures of the night that sleep and sneak into your head, rather, and they tell you that you're not going to make it, that you should be doubting yourself, that you shouldn't believe anything can get better, they become very powerful. And I think that's where we need to start training our brains to think differently. We often believe the no-win scenario. We often believe that nothing good can happen, that the worst possible thing is going to be the thing to happen, because of course it is. Because a lot of times it does. But we can't lose hope. The fact that you're here right now sharing this moment with me proves that you've made it through 100% of every obstacle that you've ever gone through before. And yeah, maybe it wasn't to the level of success that you wanted. Maybe it was just survival. But survival is key. Survival is not to be overrated. Number one thing you want, the number one thing you want in this life is to survive, to make it through whatever that situation may be. So yeah, maybe you didn't win everything you wanted to win. Maybe you didn't always have the success that you wanted, or the desire that you want to be fulfilled, to come true. But you made it. Still here. Despite all the odds seemingly against you all these times, still here. 100% success rate. Nothing has a 100% success rate except for us. We're still here, still making it happen. I think that we should stop doubting ourselves. I think we should start doubting doubt itself. We believe the negative. We believe that we should always be doubting ourselves. We believe that those worst case scenarios are going to be the scenarios to prevail. We don't give ourselves enough credit that we're still here, that we're doing okay. And again, maybe we won't succeed to the level that we wanted to in every situation. That's not logical. That's not feasible. And that's not being negative. That's just being honest. We can't all be great big rock stars if that's what we wanted to do. This guy. But I can sing a good karaoke song. One time a woman threw her brassiere on stage. That was nice. The stage being a Chinese restaurant, little platform. But still. We all should have our moment in the sun, whatever that moment is. But you have to believe you can actually get there. And the most important thing you need to do is to continue to survive. And you're doing it. Maybe it's a struggle to keep the lights on. Maybe it's a struggle to get food on the table this month. Whatever it might be, you'll find a way. If the lights flicker and you go a day or two without the things that you want, that's all right. because the long game is the important one. And you're not going to lose that. You're not going to lose it because you've never lost it before, and you're not going to lose it now. You've been 100% successful, and you're going to do it. Don't doubt yourself. Doubt itself.